Band Bros, baby.
Hey man, say man, what it do, what it do? You feel me? It's your boy Nigel, man, aka the Band Bros. You already know how this shit finna get, bro. We got some things we gotta talk about. We got some things we gotta talk about. First of all, first things first. Once again, I appreciate, and I'm gonna always say this, I appreciate the amount of love, the amount of sharing, the amount of comments, subscribes that I've been getting, right? Yo, quick recap, bro. This weekend was probably one of the best weekends of my life, bro. I think, bro, this band shit is always gonna be the best moments of my life for real, for real. Like I hate, like, bro, working doing the same routine in life is so annoying, but having an outlet, right? Like band, right? Or being the icon and the figure that I'm becoming, right? Being able to make all these memories and things possible, you know. I love it, bro. I love it. So let's go ahead and recap, bro, because you know I got a couple shout outs, couple of discussions I gotta have, man. So listen, first things first, bro. We are going to be reacting, brought to you by A1 Media. Shout out to you, Aaron. You feel me? Always great having conversations with you, OG. We're going to be reacting to the Memphis Mass Band versus the Georgia Mass Band, man, at the biggest battle in the South. Hey, listen, I was there, gang. I was there. And niggas been asking me to go ahead and talk about it, so we're going to go ahead and talk about this, bro. We're going to talk about this. First things first, I just got to say, yo, once again, man, once again, extreme thanks and extreme gratitude goes out to the Georgia Mass Band staff. Because I have to admit, yo, like, they saw something that I brought to the table that made them reach out and allowed me to bring what I do bring to the table to them, right? And it's been nothing short of amazing. Yo, first of all, I'm going to say, listen, 2 of the videos have been posted, right? The GAMB playlist and the GAMB drumline playlist, raw drumline playlist, as you can see. The vlog is actually ready. I'm gonna choose to upload the vlog as soon as I finish streaming and reacting to this, or not streaming, but as soon as I finish, you know, reacting to this and everything like that, right? Great weekend of content. Great weekend of content. That being the case, this next weekend coming up against Mob, hey, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do even better. I think I'm gonna bring 2 of my crew members down there with me. My bros Christian and my bro Bibby. You feel me? They're gonna come down there with me and all that. Obviously, you know, they just, I told them, listen, bro, y'all have to feel the Georgia atmosphere that I am intaking right now, because the love is crazy, yo. From the moment I got to the school, Columbia High School, you feel me, and you know, my boy Corey, you feel me? Shout out to my boy Corey, man, Talladega, heavy hitter, you feel me? He go ahead and takes the phone immediately and says, hey, I'm gonna go get the vlog for you. Go ahead, big dog. Him and JT, shout out to my dog, you feel me? They go ahead and take the camera and they go make a hell of a vlog, a funny ass vlog at that, I will admit, you feel me? You know, between that and then you know, I'm trying to transition into every highlight moment for me. That was the highlight of the day at the school, right? The bus ride, man, listen, that bus ride was so damn funny, bro, because you know me, I'm trying to be respectful. I sit at the front, right? I sat at the front on some, like, let me just sit at the front. You know, I'm my boy CJ, you know, shout out CJ. He's getting on the bus. He's like, nigga, what you doing at the front? I said, bro, whole time, I'm like, I'm gonna just sit at the front, you know, like, you know, I don't want to take up nobody's spot. And all. He was like, nigga, you the fucking Band Bros, bro. Get your ass to the back. I was like, oh, okay, my bad. So I get to the back. You feel me? But clearly some people didn't like that. And when I say some people, the only person who didn't like it was Jeff Sharp. Why? Man, every time I look up Jeff Sharp, he throwing shade at the North Carolina brother. You feel me? Like, you feel me? And I told him, I was like, hey, look, Jeff Sharp, man, I got some transfer credits, man. Can I transfer and, you know, be a Georginian? I don't even think that's a word. And they just started laughing. You feel me? Listen, this towel and these shades, bro, this makes me feel like I am truly from Georgia. You feel me? Yeah, man, listen, all in all, bro, being on a bus, right? Because I'm a drummer, right? Y'all have to understand, I'm a percussionist. So that's the reason why I go so hard to make sure percussionists get as much shine as the band do. The band is gonna always get the shine. The band is really the money, you feel me? That's where people wanna see, people wanna hear. People are choosing sometimes to sleep on the drum line, to not care to listen to the drum line for real. I want the drum line to be shown just as much as I want the band to be, you feel me? I'm a percussionist. I sat on a bus with a bunch of percussionists, people who are better than me, who have more talent, who go to different schools, different perspectives, a lot of talent, bro. And I'm trying to sit here and absorb and just take that all in, no homo, you feel me, and be able to just learn from this. Even though I've graduated, even though a lot of them look up to me as the big bro, I'm still learning. I'm constantly learning, because that's what this life entails. You're constantly around people who are better than you. Don't ever feel like you in a room and you're the best person. That's one thing about people. Like, you have to be able to understand that you are not the best person there is out here. Guess what? I am not someone who likes playing the snare drum. I hate it. But guess what? When I put that bass drum on, as y'all can see, that bass drum is where I really get comfortable. That's my passion. That's my calling. That's neither here or there. So the bus ride was amazing. You feel me? Obviously, we did a little vlog. I went live on the BandBruhz page. If y'all want to see the bus ride conversation, go check that out. None of the bus ride footage is a part of the vlog footage that's coming out, by the way. Like, we literally just went and put everything that was supposed to be for the bus in the vlog. I thought about that later. I mean, not the vlog, but one on the live on Instagram for the BandBruhz. That's neither here or there. Yo, we get to the actual event. The event's straightforward. Before I get ready to start reacting to this, I just got to say, yo, I ended up running into Collins, Dr. Collins, you feel me, the band director for Southern University, and Kennedy, Deontay Kennedy, right? And when I tell you, I swear for gosh, I have no reason to lie about any of this. You know who Collins, for y'all who know who Collins is, y'all know Collins is a figure who it's hard to miss him, just like Kennedy. It's hard to miss him. You just know it's them, right? Yo, I said, I see Collins. I walk up to him. He's just walking on the field, all chill and whatever. I walk up. I was like, hey, sir. I was like, hey, I just want to say it's an honor to meet you. He was like, the BandBruhz. He's shaking my hand. I'm like, whoa. I literally was like, whoa. You watch my page, bro? He was like, yo. He was like, I'm a percussionist, big dog. He was like, yo, I love what you do, man. He was like, what you're doing is just different, bro. He was like, you're reacting to drum videos, and then you can bust out videography videos, then you can do the vlogs and everything, and the reaction. He was like, bro, he was like, you're doing a lot, man. But he was like, it's really cool. I was like, listen, let me just say this. When I talk about the reaction videos between Jackson and Southern, I don't want you to think I hate Southern, sir, because I told myself if I ever meet any of the staff, they're going to think I don't rock with Southern. I was like, sir, wholeheartedly, I just feel like Southern is missing something. I don't know what it is, but against Jackson for the last two years, maybe, it's just not there, right? He was like, hey, brother, sometimes we all sometimes speak our facts in different ways. I was like, yo, that is a hell of a line that he just said. Yo, that's some crazy shit, right? That's some crazy shit. Fast forward, then Kennedy, man, Dr. Deontay Kennedy, man, I go up to Kennedy after I spoke to my boy King Kefo. Shout out to King Kefo, one of another great reactors out here. Y'all go show love to him. You feel me? He marches for Memphis Mags Band right now. Kennedy is like, yo, but I personally, I'm always used to seeing Kennedy on TV or YouTube, so I never had the chance to really shake hands with him in person. So I go up to him when the battle's over and I shake hands with him. And he was like, and I dap him up, he leans in and all that stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, it's just an honor to meet you, sir. He was like, no. He was like, it's an honor to meet you. Yo, when I tell y'all, I swear for gosh, I'm not joking. I literally was like, whoa. Like, I literally did it just like that. I'm like, whoa. I was like, you watch my page as well? Right? And he was like, yes. He was like, yo, you're so genuine, man. He was like, and then your content is authentic. He was like, you got some different content going on. Like, and I'm thinking about, like, let me say this, right? Now, after I talked about that, let me say this. I'm actually disappointed with myself in the actual recording of the Georgia playlist, because some of the rain, when it started drizzling, got into my gimbal motor and it made my motor start tweaking out and it made the camera start sporadically shaking. I'm very upset with myself about that, because y'all deserve better. I should do better. You feel me? And I will do better. So that's on me. My apologies and everything. The video's still amazing, but I want perfection. You feel me? And I know nothing's perfect, but damn it, I feel like it could be in a situation like that. That's neither here or there. Listen, great times, great vibes, a lot of handshakes, a lot of great people walked up and showed me hella love. All these people, I didn't know it was that crazy. That's why I got two of my bros coming down with me this weekend, because I need them to see, especially because the battle's going to be in Georgia, I need them to see, like, yo, it's a lot of people who fuck with the BandBruhz, bro. And I appreciate that. Listen, we're about to get into this battle, bro, because a lot of y'all I've been paying attention. I've been seeing the Facebook chat. Now, mind you, yes, I'm a part of Georgia's media team, but I'm still from North Carolina, so I'm still kind of unbiased in this. So I'm going to keep it a buck, but I was there, so I'm going to tell you how I really felt. So listen, bro, we're going to go ahead and get into this, man. I'm not going to hold y'all up no more, because I know the time has come for y'all to really want to sit here and do that. We go ahead and adjust this, man. Listen, y'all. Hey, listen, enjoy that content too. The vlog is coming as soon as I finish this stream right here, bro. But y'all definitely enjoy this content. We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and move this down there. You feel me? We're gonna go over here. You feel me? Hey, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna tell y'all how I felt in a moment. Let's get it. Fly shit only. Y'all already know how it's finna get. Fly shit only. I love this bone part, bro. Wah. Yes, sir. Georgia big as hell, bro. But I'm down there lit as hell on that track, yo. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, MMB. Let's get it. That Money on Money by Young Thug. God damn. Bro, first of all, you got Deontay Kennedy and King Kevo side by side. That shit tough, yo. That shit's tough. I always like how every band has a different setup when the stands come. Like, you see how the UFOs are above the trombones, right? People was really hating on them trumpet hangovers, but I'm not gonna cap. For the most part, it gave it a little flavor. It gave it a little piece of flavor. Sometimes it was uncalled for, but most times it was from flavor. I ain't gonna lie, this shit was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't rocking my head though. I'm still with Georgia. I wasn't rocking my head. But inside I was gritting a little bit. You feel me? I wasn't rocking my head, I promise y'all. But I was damn for showing my head gritting. I ain't gonna lie, Memphis had, hey, cause I ain't never heard Memphis in person. Y'all gotta think about that. You got Deontay Kennedy and King Kevo side by side, bro. That shit smooth. The drumline tempo did speed up a little bit right there, though. It's all good. Sped up a little bit. All right, so Pete, let me go ahead and, because this is going to be one of them conversations where we talk, so I'm going to go ahead and go back and forth with the screen thing, right? I'm learning to screen record, but I think for the most part, I think I got it. All right, so round one, in that moment, in that scenario, in that atmosphere when I was there, because I was, right, I gave that a tie. Fly shit only, damn good. Out the gate, damn good. You feel me? Definitely cleaned up the tempo issues I heard when we was at the Meet the Mass band, right? You feel me? Overall solid, right? Now for those, listen, let me give this disclaimer, right? I'm not gonna try to talk too long because this is an hour-long video, right? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get in, get out. I'm a percussionist, so I'm not one who's gonna be able to sit here and go into the intonation and the toning and this, that, and the third. If something sounds like it shouldn't sound, I'm gonna call it. But for the most part, if like for the most part, the things that most talented horn players will notice and that I don't notice, hey, listen, I'll let y'all handle that respectfully. You feel me? Respectfully. I'm just listening to the overall sound, the overall feeling, the overall aura. And I was there. So you feel me? I gave that first round a tie. First impressions always mean everything. First song out the gate always means everything. That crowd in the middle of the floor, the middle of the field, also meant a lot as well. We're going to get into that a little later. I like this because first round, the field, you know, of course, you got the diehard Memphis fans down there. You got the diehard Georgia people. But both of them, and I noticed it, both of them had nothing but like head nods and like, okay, on some, I see y'all. I felt the same way. Both sides came out the gate swinging. Absolutely. One is the score. Ain't too much to talk about. The drumline sped up a little bit on MMB side, just a little bit, but still, overall, very good song out the gate for both bands. 1-1 was my score in that moment. Let's keep it going. Up next, we got my dog Marcus with, in my opinion, probably my top #1 song of the Mass Band season so far, Motherfucking Insecurities. God bless America. Bro, this shit was nasty, bro. Nasty. Flick. Hey, Drops, I love that visual y'all did right there. I love that visual, Drops. Pop your shit, Marcus. Bro, this arrangement. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that shit it's so dark, bro. Hey, that drumline part, best believe I had to post that drumline video separate yesterday. That drumline part, nasty. Why you think I had to get a camera back there, bro? I ain't gonna lie, people in the crowd was lit off of this shit. Hey, my dog in the black, he be having me weak, cause bro, that's how you feel for real. Hey, shout out on that kick too. That kick is nasty. That kick is nasty. That song is nasty. That song is nasty. Hey, on my mama, I really thought they was finna say the battle was over because of like the weather or something. But it was people out there smoking, bro. Come on, bro. We out there smoking in Hoover, Alabama. I ain't never even been to Hoover, but I ain't even gonna think about trying to do something like that in Hoover. Fuck is niggas talking about? She ain't get on the Bible bleep. I don't even think he said a word. She ain't get on the Bible bleep. I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie, that boo was hilarious though, cause it was like, bro, it was so random. Man, bro, I really shook hands with Deontay Kennedy, man. Bro said he watched my page, man. That shit is crazy to me, bro. This is a dream, man. Extremely grateful, I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, hey, I ain't gonna lie, the Bones was talking though. Okay. Okay, listen. So first of all, I'm not one who boos, but I love being in that atmosphere yesterday to see why, like not to see why people boo. It's just niggas gonna be niggas, right? Niggas gonna be niggas. I ain't see why. I don't even think I saw one white person out there on that fucking field. I could be wrong, bro, but that's how many black people was there. It was. I don't think I recall seeing any white people. I'm playing. I did though, but it's like it was family out there, right? Family. That round I gave to Georgia, 2-1, 30 for 30. That's the way I like it. Was pretty smooth, right? It was pretty smooth. It was arranged, in my opinion, nicely. Now, to my level of what I think a nice arrangement is, I think it was arranged pretty nicely, right? I think it was, right? I just think in the moment, for those who want to know how I felt, it was just for a show did not move me as much as Insecurities did energy wise. Insecurities, shit, if you ain't have no insecurities after listening to them playing Insecurities and then 30 for 30, we got a problem. Insecurities, bro. Hey, bro, listen, when I heard that shit Friday at practice, I'm sitting down on the bench with Sharp and Sadavian. Shout out Sharp and Sadavian, you feel me? Go follow them, Sharp Catering, streetline.ent, right? I'm sitting over here, sitting down on the bench across the field from Georgia's band. When they started playing that, nigga, I hopped up and walked my ass across that football field, gritting the whole time. Because I'm just like, oh, this is nasty. Like, this is nasty, bro. Like, because I saw when people was trying to say, like, when Marcus arranged Bobby Valentino Tell Me, and they was like, oh, that's a throwaway song. Nigga, that ain't no throwaway song, bro. That shit sounds good. That's just, listen to Tell Me by Bobby Valentino. It sounds good. Like, I don't know. That's neither here nor there. I gave that score 2-1, though. I gave that score 2-1. You feel me? The crowd definitely felt the same way. Energy, right? Compared to just, what's the word? I'm not going to say stagnant. It's just, I don't think 30 for 30 never really climaxed. It had points where it was rising. I don't think it ever climaxed for me. And that's why I was like, you know what? I really am feeling Insecurities more. So my score is 2-1, bro. We're going to go ahead. We're going to keep it going again. Let's get back into it. This sounded good, yo. That dog Antonio. This was a very smooth arrangement, yo. Very smooth. Very calm. Now it could definitely, this type of arrangement could definitely leave the door open if a band wanted to come back and crank some shit. But as an overall nice ballad or arrangement, whatever you want to call it, nice. Listen to the trumpets. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Definitely, I like how they switched it up. 2 crank songs. Let's calm it down a little bit. I liked it. I like it. I like it. Talk to me, Bones. This definitely had the crowd locked in. I'm not gonna lie, the crowd was locked in. I'm looking at them. I was watching them. Shout out Fred. Shout out Fred. This kick was nasty. I like that drum kick, yo. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna keep doing this way because this isn't one of those. I'm gonna talk for 5-10 seconds. I have to really tell the perspective of what was felt in the atmosphere. Cause like people said, when the battle's over, they came up to me. It was like, "Hey, BandBruhs, we wait for the reaction." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell it. This battle hasn't even shifted yet. Ain't shit happened yet, for real. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you though. That round, I gave to Memphis, gang. I gave to Memphis. Listen, I gave to Memphis, making us go 2-2. Reason why I gave to Memphis is because let's recap, right? So, okay, Lying to You was a fucking good ass arrangement. It was a good ass arrangement. I think what it was though for Memphis that really got the crowd, like, for one, I do believe. Now, I'm not an old head, right? I'm only 26. But I do believe from what I was witnessing, it was more people who obviously knew what Memphis played more than Georgia, right? And I'm not going to say for me personally, that's what gave Memphis the point over Georgia. Because I like that song Georgia played, very calm. I think it was, they both of them follow, okay, Georgia's obviously the band that's playing first. So it's whoever, I always say this, whoever play first, you're playing a game of cat and mouse because you're leading the charge, but the other band can really dictate the battle sometimes, you feel me? In this case, let's go ahead and do the full overview before I tell my reason why. Georgia is considered the best mass band, the standard, THEE, because they are Jackson State people basically as the staff, right? They are Jackson State people, right? The standard, right? That's what Georgia is. On top of that, bro, like, what I think, and I'm going to say this later, I'm going to save one of the points I'm going to make later, but in this case, it's like, clearly, Memphis is following your flow, Georgia, right? Y'all first 2 songs came out cranking, right? You feel me? Now, obviously, Deontay switched it up a little bit during that second round, right? And all that stuff against Insecurities. But Georgia, y'all set the tone easily with the first 2 songs. Y'all are twice as fat and wide as Memphis band is, right? Quite frankly, I do believe the band should have been on the opposite sides of each other, because shit, y'all had the cymbals up there in that little cubby above the band, man. We need a GAMB drum line up there, bro. You feel me? Quite frankly, because like, bro, you saw the size that we had to work with over there. That's neither here nor there. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, I'm just thinking, like, whatever. But overall, with both of those arrangements in that third round being calm like that, bro, in my opinion, like, they both were calm. They both were very chill. I just think overall Memphis appealed to the crowd a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Nothing wrong with the arrangement that Georgia played. But at the end of the day, we have to remember these bands are battling, but who are the people who decides who wins the battle? The staff members? No. They arranged for the band to play for us as civilians and humans and musicians to watch, to give our thoughts on who won. In that case, in that round, Memphis appealed to the crowd a little bit better than Georgia did. And I can't cap, they did to me too. I love what Georgia played. I know the whole staff of Georgia and whoever is probably going to watch this video, so I'm not saying anything detrimental. No, I love what Georgia played. But I like when Memphis played just a little bit more. And they damn for sure played the hell out of that shit too. You feel me? The ending kind of worried me a little bit because I was trying to figure out how we was going to get to the end. And it came together. But yes, overall, I love what Georgia played. You feel me? So, what Memphis played. So yeah, I gave that to Memphis, making a score 2-2, bro. Hey, let's get back into it. This will be round 4. For those who don't know, this will be round 4. Look at my man, School. Shout out School. This arrangement sound good too, though. This shit sounded good, yo. This shit sounded good. I can't cap. This shit sounded so good. That shit sounded good as hell. Wah, wah, wah. That shit sounded good. Dun, 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 dun. My apologies. I did not mean to do that. GAMB really had this in the bag. I ain't gonna lie. I can't cap though. This Super Smash Bros was crazy. It was crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Not crazy in a bad way either. I just didn't expect Memphis to play this. That needed to be, that definitely was dirty right there. On the other side, you heard that. I'm not gonna lie. On the other side, you definitely heard that. I heard that shit and was like, what the fuck? Hey, listen, bro. So we gotta talk. Yeah, we gotta talk. We already talking, but we gotta talk. Where am I in this? I'm in 41 minutes in, bro. I'm only halfway through the damn battle. God, Lee, bro. I'm not even halfway through the battle. Hey, gang, listen. So I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you. Like I'm gonna just keep it a whole buck. So the song before, Moment, you know, I can't cap. Sounded damn good. Shout out Mark, right? Shout out Mark. It was so I can't cap. Like Deontay definitely pulled a chapter or a page out of Georgia's book from the previous times I've watched Georgia in the past years. Because one thing I've learned about Georgia, they always have either a type of cartoon or a type of anime or some type of arrangement, right? The fact that Memphis, I mean, I'm not saying they're not incapable of playing it. No, they played it, right? They clearly played it. It was just so surprising. It was so surprising to the point where this is where I kind of started having to really think about things. Because the score is 2-2, right? The score is 2-2. That was round 4, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think that was round 4. Yeah. So the score is 2-2, you feel me? I think the drumline rounds was after the 5th round. Yeah, the drumline was in the middle. That was the intermission, right? Which, by the way, I'm going to be honest, I love the drumline round. You feel me? I love the drumline round, but it's like, hey, it takes away sometimes for the band battle, right? And I'm a percussionist, but I also understand why people say what they say about it. Yo, 2-2, bro. That being the case, man, in this case, listen, Memphis definitely had a dirty spot in that arrangement, right? But, like, it was definitely some clarity that I needed to hear from Georgia's side as well, right? Overall, though, they both sounded good, but I'm trying not to get, I'm not really, okay, let me say this. For people who kept saying this battle was a runaway, this battle wasn't a runaway, bro. It wasn't no runaway. It wasn't really no ass whooping. Quite frankly, I do believe Georgia had the upper advantage, especially in the first half, right? In the first half, Georgia was leading. Like Georgia's playing it very well, right? To the point where in this round, I gave this round a tie. Now, mind you, I'm in the middle of the battle, right? I'm recording for Georgia, but I'm still in the middle, and I'm literally like listening to both sides. When Memphis had, listen, before Memphis had that little mess up where you heard the crowd speak, oh my mama, I promise you, I was like, yo, Memphis got this round. I can't cap. I was already in my head like, this is 3-2. Because, bro, the Super Smash Bros, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that shit sounded good, right? But they had the little slip up. I also heard a little clarity issue right there, you know, in Georgia. Don't get me to say where, right? But I definitely am right there by them. You feel me? So, like, if I heard it, I know the crowd did too. That's neither here or there, right? That's neither here nor there. Like, because you got to think bands in this moment, they're so lit that, like, the adrenaline is getting the best of you to where you kind of could get out of character. Right? Here in Memphis, like, I'm not a trumpet player, so I'm not gonna say this. This might not be true. Here in Memphis, hangover sometimes might make me want to hang over in Georgia's trumpet section. Right? I don't know why. I'm not a trumpet player. I don't know why, but it might. It might. Not saying it does. It might. You see what I'm saying? So this is a different atmosphere, and sometimes it can get the best of you. Right? In this case, I gave that a tie. 3-3. Yes, Memphis had that round, but I am sorry, bro. That part that was so dirty. That one little part was so dirty. I even was over there on the other side, and I swear when it happened, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I literally said, I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm just like, yo, Moment was damn good. But y'all came out with something totally unexpected and different, right? Totally unexpected and different. And you almost got it. You just had to execute it a little bit better. That's it. I know people in Memphis band was definitely saying the same thing. Let's go ahead and keep it going, though. 3-3 is the score. Yeah, it was. Listen, the first half, yeah. Cause I think this is right before the drumline round. This is the last round before the drumline round. Score 3-3. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like this. I like this. The Prince of Egypt. But you notice though, how in my opinion, Memphis playing what they played made Tonio say, let me go ahead and pull this out the bag. You feel what I'm saying? So now the battle kind of shifted a little bit just based off of what Memphis just played, in my personal opinion. Just a little bit though. Not saying nobody's copying nobody, nobody's following behind nobody. I'm saying though, that arrangement shifted a little bit. Mind you, Georgia's playing first though, so Memphis can respond. Bro, controlling a band like this is probably like a video game, bro. Boom. Boom. I'm weak. All right. Now look, before I go ahead and give my opinion, I gotta go let my dog out right quick. Just give me about like a minute. Give me like a minute. I'm gonna talk about this round. This round is where things got interesting. Duties, bro. Goddamn duties, man. Damn dog. All right. So look, my apologies, man. My apologies. Apologies. Hey, so we had 51 minutes. Damn. We still got like half a battle to go, you feel me? But hey, y'all already know I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna cut it off once it gets to the point where Memphis is playing multiple songs. It's no point in reacting. I don't react to the stuff like that. I don't give points when another band's not playing back. You see what I'm saying? So this really ain't gonna be that long. But hey, bro. Okay, this round right here. So in this round, right? In this round, you clearly felt. Now, this is my opinion. This is how I felt right in the moment watching this. You clearly now. This is the before. This is about to be the drum line coming up next. I don't think A1 got it there. I think he got whatever. I'm saying I don't think the drum line is in this part. So technically, the drum line round is after this. So this is the first half. First half, after this round, I gave that round to Georgia, right? Making a score 4-3. I gave it to Georgia because I'm going to be honest with you. It's just overall, I was more interested in listening to what they were actually playing, right? Like, yes, it's Prince of Egypt and everything. Like, if Deontay is over there talking to shit, telling him he need to step back in the lab a little bit more and everything like that. And I'm pretty sure as a band director, you might have probably heard things that might say, you might want to step in the lab. I'm looking at the drum line. I'm like, okay, I noticed that it's definitely things they need to lock in on, right? But overall, it's just that arrangement was just more interesting and more intriguing to my ears than listening to, what did Memphis just play? Memphis just played XS by Rena. You feel me? Great. Like, hey, look, damn good arrangement. Damn good arrangement. Shout out to Big Dog on the staff, right? I don't know your name. Shout out to you on the staff. Damn good arrangement. I gave that 4-3. So we at 4-3 right now. Georgia's up. You feel me? It's not a runaway. Personally, I don't think it's a runaway. I don't think, no, like I don't think it's a runaway. The second half is finna be interesting though. The second half is where everything, like a lot of people been saying, is when things changed up. So hey, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get right back into this, man. You feel me? We're gonna get right back into this because hey, 4-3 is the score, and this is just the first half. Let's see what the second half has to bring, bro. I did not mean for this video to be this long with recording too. One thing I do like, I like how Georgia staff don't really be talking shit, doing the extra antics though. I do like that. Just play it and keep it pushing. The good old summer madness. Bones be talking. Bones be talking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's, hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, the crowd got me weak. Bro, you see the smoke in there. Somebody out there smoking. That shit got me weak. Y'all better play some real shit, nigga. Y'all better play some real shit, nigga. That man, Kennedy, man. Bro, that man Kennedy is up there moving to get back in the stands. Golly. Hey, look at Kennedy, bro. He like, hey, can I get by, big dog? Can I get by? Yes, sir, Tubas. I hear y'all. I hear y'all, nigga. Bro saying it's over. It's not. It's personally, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Not yet. Did the drum line just fuck up? Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about this shit. All right. So this is the thing, right? Oh man. Let me see. All right. So this is the thing about this round. I get that round to Memphis, making it 4-4. If you remember, we ended the first half. Georgia was up 4-3, right? I get that 4-4. Reason why I get that to Memphis, bro, is honestly because like it's the coming out from the intermission break. No disrespect to the drummers, but like Summer Madness is one of them ones for the summer. It is one of them ones. But if you recall, this is the thing that I started feeling from Georgia. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm right. So, okay, they played Summer Madness, then Georgia played Deliver Us, and then they also played, what was the other song they played before that? Deliver Us, and then they played Moment, right? So, this is the thing. I felt 3 calm, chill songs from Georgia in a row. And that's not a problem because for the most part, they were arranged and they sounded damn good. But this is a nigga tree battle, right? This is a nigga tree battle. A nigga tree. I'm saying this because I need you to hear me. A nigga tree battle, right? And the truth is, in my opinion, Memphis still size-wise can't fuck with Georgia. Now, Memphis upper brass, I can't cap, is definitely OD. Like, their mellows, like, you folks for the most part pretty even. Tubas, okay. But, like, the mellows and the trumpets of Memphis are definitely, in my opinion, maybe a little stronger. I could be wrong, but this is what I'm hearing, right? Like, this is what I'm hearing and all that stuff. I get that round to Memphis because, like, coming out for the second half and coming with that type of energy is what got the crowd lit again. Summer Madness had the crowd bopping their heads, but LV, Don Toliver, is what had niggas, like, hype as fuck on that arrogant shit. Because you got to think about it. This is mass band. Summer mass band. The word for summer mass band is arrogance, right? One of those words. It could be another synonym if you want to use that, right? So with that being the case, yeah, I get that round to Memphis, making it 4-4. So we're going to go ahead and get back into this, man. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with what they played. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with what they played. It's just whole time. It's just the energy thing, fam. For real. Like right now, I need Georgia to remind Memphis that y'all can't fuck with us power-wise. Hey, and my apologies if the last round, I just realized if y'all couldn't see the bands playing because I had the view of me up, my bad. I'm still learning this screen record. I'm just saying it just in case. But okay, right here, right? TDF, Tory Lanez, ain't a bad song. It's y'all are bringing it, but I feel like there's another level that y'all could reach. I feel like in this case, a Tell Me by Bobby Valentino would have been good. It's still Watts though. Absolutely. And it's a good arrangement. Hey, that tuba split was nasty. It was definitely some tempo issues. I don't think with the tubas though. It was some tempo, uncomfortable feelings I felt during this part though. Bass is throwing up the middle fingers. It's Mass Band season, gang. Yeah, like TDF, yes. I feel like it didn't hit its fullest ceiling, but I think that's just because it was uncomfortable feelings about the arrangement in certain places. Not saying people didn't want to play it, more so like they need more time to really lock it in. See, right now, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, right now, it started feeling like it started feeling like in that moment, like, Memphis did have the slight edge. But I think it was because of what I said, because of those 3 previous songs that Georgia played. Damn good. TDF could have did it, but I felt like TDF wasn't fully competent yet. That's just my opinion, though. Don't listen to what I'm saying. I don't know anything. I'm just saying what I think. Hey, yeah, I definitely realized I definitely did that. So yeah, bro, I think I left off with the score being 4-4, right? Let me go ahead and make sure. So first round, let me go through this, right? So first round, yeah, first round was 1-1. Second round was 2-1. Third round was 2-2. Fourth round was 3-3. Fifth round was 4-3. Sixth round, Summertime Madness, 4-4, right? Gave it to Memphis. Seventh round, TDF and MMB. MMB. I can't cap. I had to get that round to MMB. And listen, I'm not saying this to cause any detriment. At this point, every reactor is going to pop out with their videos. So that makes the score 5-4, right? If I'm not mistaken. I gave it to MMB because at this point, bro, it's an energy thing. It's an energy thing. Okay. This is where things get a little shifty because TDF had the potential to really be the game changer, in my personal opinion. It had the chance. But because it was still uncertainty, and for those who are band heads, listen, I'm a band head too, right? I'm a band head too. If you're listening to this, which I know you are, for those who watch this video, appreciate you subscribing, all that, show love. You're telling me that TDF felt fully comfortable? Put it like this. Did TDF, another, nice crank song, did that sound as comfortable as Insecurities did by Lil Baby that they played earlier, second round? No, it didn't. Did TDF sound even as comfortable as it could have been, I potentially believe, as it sounded for Fly Shit Only, another crank song, right? Because I think after that, they played some calm songs. It didn't. TDF was the shifter right here. TDF in this moment against MMB when they played what they played could have matched up to been like really, in my opinion, like a tie, making it like what I say 4-4. It could have been 5-5. Yeah, it would have been 5-5. But instead, I gotta go 5-4 MMB. You feel me? And it's because of that. Like I think in that case, Georgia, we just needed to lock in a little bit better on that, right? We need to definitely like tune in, get in the lab a little bit more. You feel me? And I'm not saying MMBs was perfect either. I'm not saying that either because MMBs I ain't gonna cap. Like the first piece of it definitely did come off boring, right? TDF came off kind of unsure. Theirs came off kind of boring. The beginning part of it was smooth, right? Like I genuinely rock with it, but it was a little. Bro, MMB just knew how to capitalize with that arrangement. They did. 5-4 is the score, bro. We're going to go ahead. We're going to keep it going, man. We're going to wrap this up real soon, bro. Let me make sure I put my screen back down into the corner. But it's 5-4. I do believe this is kind of where things shifted just a little bit. Just a little bit. We still got a chance, though. GA Muscle, goddammit. 5-4. Let's get it. This is, what's this? Ed Sheeran? Yep. This was definitely the dancers right here. They sophisticated Jews, they went in. I like it. That was definitely one of them energy ones. The dancers also made the hell out of that arrangement too. I can't cap. Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely did. Right now it's 5-4, right? Memphis got the upper hand, 5-4. This battle's a fucking good battle, bro. Excuse my language. People trying to downplay it. No, this was a good battle. Appreciate the music, period. I think that intro needs to be a little cleaner, though. That intro was definitely a bad intro, in my opinion. It wasn't as clean as it could have been. Not bad. But playing this arrangement, hey, yo, listen. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look at Kevo. Even King Kevo shook his head. King Kevo shook his head. I ain't gonna count. This some bullshit. King Kevo. Okay. Okay, the crowd is going crazy. The crowd is going fucking crazy. Listen, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I gave that round to Georgia, right? 5-5. We tied back up, right? Reason being is because, listen, shout out to that arrangement. I told my bros this on the way home. I used to always want to hear a band play this song. Who's going to play it better than Deontay Kennedy? I don't know. Deontay Kennedy is the Joker. That's what I call him when I reference him. He's the Joker. He's the king of antics. And sometimes those antics work, right? And sometimes they don't. I can't give examples of when they don't. No, I've seen examples. We've seen what happened with Memphis last year when all that happened and the drum line and the band came in and all, that comes from antics, right? No disrespect, no disrespect. Shout out to the OG, right? In this case, right? That arrangement was cool, but I don't understand like what it was supposed to do. I don't know if that was supposed to be a petty arrangement, like, oh, y'all played what y'all played, Georgia, so we gonna play this. Like, it didn't, yes, it was watts to it because it's a mass band. It's gonna have to be watts to it. They're gonna probably arrange it to where they have to crank up. But like, it was a couple spots that was unsure. Same thing with TDF, the last round. At least I'm glad things are happening on both sides for me to say this. It was things that happened on the last round that had me like, okay, right? Definitely felt that way. And I just didn't really rock with that, bro. I just really didn't. Even King Kevo, when he shook his head when the trumpets hung over and stuff like that, it was a cool arrangement. It was cool. But it was one of those arrangements where what's its purpose? What's its purpose? Is it to be petty? Is it to be a crank song? It's an arrangement because it's clearly being played. But what's its purpose? And I still can't feel what the purpose of it is. Besides just, we're going to play this to be funny. That's what I really got from it. And that's okay. It's Mass Band season. This is the time for it. But in that case, that was a round that kind of gave it to... I ain't gonna lie. If Memphis could have played something else, Memphis could have had a stronger case to get that round. Because instead, that round, in my opinion, because of energy from top to bottom from what Georgia just played, was personally why I went with Georgia. The dancers too, right? The dancers too. So are we back at 5-5, man? We back at 5-5, and we are running out of rounds. Because once we get to... How many more rounds we got to just... listen... We got literally 2 more rounds left, and we were at 5-5, gang. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get back into this, bro. Hour 19. I really want to try to have this video over by hour 30. I wasn't trying to do it this long, but let's go ahead and get it in. But yeah, that arrangement, and you can hear the crowd. The crowd was like, what the fuck? Like you know, like, what the fuck? You feel me? What the fuck? Let's get it, GA. Hey, I see y'all over there, Z5. I see y'all. You could read some of the energy, though, from the horns. Look at the trumpets. I'm not talking about what they're doing visually. Look at some of their demeanor. The demeanor, right? The energy flow. Excuse me. Georgia's definitely playing it classy, yo. Like, I'm getting a classy vibe from Georgia. A very, like, we know where the standard, so we gonna stick to what we do. And that's fine. But right now, I think Georgia's missing arrogance, aggression. Bro, it's the crowd that keeps booing before the song starts. This shit got me weak, yo. Dun 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 dun. Hey, Drumline, clean that kick up a little bit, though. It definitely sounded a little cluttered, uncomfortable. But this part right here, this halftime part, nice, though. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so this is the thing, right? So somebody in the crowd said it ain't enough, right? Somebody said it ain't enough. We are on the last round, an hour and 25. I think I'm gonna cap this off right at an hour and 30 for real. Someone said it's not enough. The crazy thing is this, though. Can't Stop the Loneliness, right? And then The Door. I'm not gonna lie. I was rocking with Can't Stop the Loneliness. I was rocking with it. But I can't count one arrangement that I do love to hear band play, or I Can't Stop the Loneliness. One band I do love to hear bands play is The Door. Like, that, like dun 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 dun. Like, it's just something about that. Like, even man, like when Virginia Union played it against Hampton, you know, like it's some bands who played it who just, I love that arrangement. So I can't cap in that one. I definitely was rocking with Memphis a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. 6'5", right? 6'5". You feel me? That's where we at right now. We at 6'5". We got one more round left before we go ahead and wrap it up, because after that, I'm not like, yes, the other songs Memphis played was blowing. I was there in person, but Georgia didn't play nothing back. For those who kept saying, oh, Georgia left, Georgia ran out of songs. No, Georgia respectfully said, hey, the agreement was 10 songs. How y'all gonna tell me? I'm part of the team. I know. The agreement was 10 songs. I'm not making no excuse, because the battle is what the battle is. And everybody has different opinions. I've seen a lot of people with scores of like 6'4", either way. And I like that. I think that's a damn good score. But I've seen people who are like 8'2". Nigga. I've seen people who are like 7'3". Maybe. 6'4" is a very comfortable score for me. Some people were saying that it was kind of a tie. I ain't gonna lie. I'm at 6. What am I at? I think I'm at 6'6", right? Didn't I just say that? 6'6"? So you feel me? This the last one. Let me make sure, right? Let me make sure just one more time. Go through this. Fly Shit Only, first round. And Money on the Dresser, that's round 1. We was tied at 1-1. Insecurities, 2-1. That's that third round. You feel me? All the Things Your Man Won't Do, 2-2. Moment, and then Temple, 3-2. Deliver Us from Prince and XS, 3-3. That was Georgia's way, right? Summertime Madness and Georgia, LV Bag, you feel me, Don Tolliver, 4-3. TDF, wait, hold up. No, wait. Deliver Us from Prince. We got 1-1, 2-1. Yeah, 2-1, 2-2, 3-3. There we go. That's why. 3-3, I think, is where that was at. 4-3. Yes, 4-3. Yep, then 4-4. Yep, there we go. Now I'm back on track. My bad. Then 5-4, right? Then 5-5. Because I didn't like that 1,000 miles thing. 5-5, okay, Georgia's Way. Then I Can't Stop the Love. MB. Oh, so technically 6-5. Yeah, 6-5. Okay, 6-5. My apologies. 6-5. Okay, listen, I'm gonna start putting the scores in my phone again. I be trying to keep them in my head, but obviously that shit is not working. 6-5, right? 6-5 with Memphis in the actual lead. You feel me? So hey, look, let's go ahead. 6-5. Let's keep it going. Wrap this up. Got that man Bugs on the podium. I ain't gonna lie. This low key was one of them ones too, though. But this the last round, though. This is exactly how I was saying it in my head. I was counting the scores just like this. 6-5. Memphis is up one. Yep. Yep. You can see that the band wants to play this. This is for people who don't know band. Breathe the energy. You see how they want to play this? The energy's there. It brings out the arrogance, the aggression. Not saying the other arrangements didn't do that, but the other arrangements are meant to be what they're meant to be for a reason. This is a rap tune. Shit sounded good too, I ain't gonna lie. Drumline back here talking. I gotta get here and post this vlog for y'all. Yep. Bro, Bugs be making that shit look so fucking effortless. Like the movements be so. Once again, though, like I say, you peep, bro got the megaphone. Now, of course, both staff had the megaphones when they were talking to the band to tell them what the song was, right? But if y'all didn't know, Sophisticated Jules went over there and danced in front of Memphis dance team, right? During that song. Antics. That's why he had the microphone saying what he was saying. They went over there and surrounded the dancers, for what I was told, right? And danced during that song in front of their dancers. It's Mass Band season. It's time for arrogance. Certain arrangements make you move and feel and act certain ways. This supposed to be Dumb, Dumber, and Dumber by Travis Scott and all them. See, if you notice, the shift has changed again. Memphis has the advantage, or the score, right? I'm gonna say score. But Georgia is still dictating playlists right now, right? That's what's so cool about this band stuff. You could tell, like, okay, Georgia played this, we're gonna respond with this. Georgia's once again leading the charge for songs. But I think it was them 3 songs in a row that were all calm as hell and chill, which they did what they were supposed to do. They did what they were supposed to do. They played them, but in a battle like this, energy-wise, you lost the crowd with that, though. One of those arrangements lost the crowd, right? You could choose which one you want to say. I don't think it's the first or second. I think it got repetitive. People were saying it felt repetitive. I kind of agreed, just a little bit. I think they ran it back. Now, this was funny. When they did that, I was like, oh, shit. See, at this point, this is when they were trying to decide, like, are we going to sit here and we're going to play another song, or we agree on 10 rounds and leave it at 10? I respect Georgia staff for doing that, though. But also, at the same time, man, fuck these niggas, bro. It's mass man season. Talking about something they're going to find. I don't know. I was hearing people was going to get fined if they choose to stay or whatever. Like, bro, come on, bro. Because if Memphis can play one more song, Georgia, I felt like we could have played one more song. You see what I'm saying? But they said the people in charge of the stadium said they couldn't, or it was a lot of different rumors going around, bro. I just know 10 rounds was the standard agreement. Them Z5 boys. Boy. Hey, gang, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and close the battle right there, bro. I've been talking way too long. An hour and 35 is crazy. Listen, that last round I gave a tie. Energy wise, arrogance wise, it was both there. Making the score 7-6. Yes, in my opinion, I did believe Memphis edged out this battle for a couple of reasons. It was, people kept trying to say, oh, Georgia's book is ass. No, the book's not ass. The book is doing what it's supposed to do. Yes, maybe from the previous years of me watching Georgia, it might be maybe a couple more fast-paced tunes, maybe, or nice tunes instead of the more aggressional side of things. I think what Georgia has to really still realize is like, yo, like, y'all are the standard regardless, right? Niggas can't really fuck with y'all, right? You feel me? So it's going to come down to the staff. Right, and in this case, I just believe Deontay and the other staff were just kind of smart with how they move. And plus, like I said, a band going first can determine a lot. Now, if Memphis went first, would the battle still have been the same? Who don't know? Possibly, maybe, right? I might have felt the same way. But yeah, my score is 7-6, bro. My score is 7-6. Memphis got the edge. It wasn't no blowout, bro. It wasn't no blowout, respectfully. You feel me? And I'm not talking trash. I love this battle. Being in that atmosphere is amazing. All the handshakes, all the love I got, listen, it's amazing. So I hope y'all enjoy, bro. I hope y'all enjoy. Once again, this screen record thing is new to me and I'm figuring it out, but I think I got it. My apologies for if that one time during the song round that I was on the screen and not the band. That's neither here nor there. I know y'all are here for the opinions. Hell, go ahead and just skip to each round to listen to what I felt about it. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all this content, man. This the Band Bros. I appreciate y'all for showing love. Subscribe, share, comment. I'm about to upload this vlog as well and this video. Until y'all see me again this weekend, Georgia, I'm out.
It's the Band Bros, baby.